everybody, welcome back to the brand new video. Today we are bringing you a recap of Sunday when we went out to the Antique Depot, which is located in Duncansville, Pennsylvania. This antique store has a ton of stuff, and amongst all the stuff they have is a whole bunch of sports cards. So we'll take you around to all the different booths that have cards, and then at the end I'll show you everything that I picked up. So this very first booth, it is run by a man named Patrick, and he's the owner of the old honey hole that we always used to go to probably like 5 or 6 years ago. He used to have such great deals there. He still does have good deals, and just showing you some of the stuff. He has posters, memorabilia, football cards, sets. There's some vintage stuff right there. I don't think I bought anything from this booth. He has multiple booths sprinkled throughout the store. But Olivia, who's now getting into cards, she likes buying them, and then she also likes selling them. So I sold a couple cards for her this past auction. So she would end up buying that Barry Bonds. It was $2. She's going to take it off the corkboard right now. And I think altogether she would spend just under $20. Sophia is also in the cards, and honestly, a lot of times I've felt like I was waiting for them to finish looking at cards as I was ready to move on. So she picked up she is still looking. She picked up a 1995 Michael Jordan Upper Deck card. My son is there. He was looking for coins, as unbeknownst to me, he all of a sudden has a coin interest, so he'll get something as well. And then my two youngest daughters also there. They're looking for Barbie dolls. But the next booth over had more baseball cards and some great prices here. Nice to see some of the pre-pandemic pricing back. $15 for a wax box of 1991 Topps is a good deal. And they had a whole bunch of other boxes there for $10. Those Ultra 1991 Flea Ultra boxes were $10. There was no price on that 90 Topps traded set. I'm always just curious about that. Here's another 91 Topps box. Always check your boxes. If you're going to be buying a box at a flea market, check and see if the packs have already been opened, because I've actually got on that before, where I've bought a box where the cards are already opened. Sometimes people will even snip off the top of a pack and place the cards back in. You can see there's one pack open in that 1991 Topps box. And then there's also a whole bunch of sets at this next booth. A whole bunch of factory sets, which are always kind of nice to kind of have. And then they also have binders. And I looked at the binders. It was mostly junk wax. These, I think, were also very competitively priced at $10 a piece. 1990 Topps complete set in a binder. I didn't take the time to go through and see if the Frank Thomas was still in there, but the traded set was in there as well, which is pretty nice. So moving along down the row, Sophia spotted a Ken Griffey Jr. starting lineup right next to a big poster of Bo Jackson, which was pretty nice. And then Olivia was thinking about buying some packs. She asked for my advice on it. She's like, would you buy this? $5 for these packs? And I looked at him, I was like, I don't know. Probably not, because it was mostly early 90s stuff in there. There you see some Mickey Mantle publications down there. Here's a Roberto Clemente 1955 rookie card, Sports Talk card. Those were awesome. I did a video on the Sports Talk set maybe a couple years ago. Used to love that when I was a kid. There's a Clemente post card, a serial card. I think it was $22. And they also had some uncut sheets. And the ladies were asking me, these sheets a good deal? Should we buy this? So I said, can you find Jeter on one? And he is on there. Derek Jeter, uncut rookie from a sheet of 1993 Topps. The price tag was a little high, though. $80 seemed to me to be just a little bit much. Here's another uncut sheet over here that had Ken Griffey Jr. on it. A little more competitively priced at $25, but Jeter is definitely the one to go after. All right, so moving on, there's more booths with baseball cards. This one has unopened wax. They also have singles. It seems like the singles may have been kind of cleaned out. There wasn't a ton of singles left, but Olivia found some singles that I thought were pretty good. And then they had boxes there for $6. Now, I was like, you know what, EJ? My son, he's 10 years old. He's never opened a box of baseball cards before. He's not into cards at all. So I figured I would go and get him a box. So I picked up a box of 88 Topps Big. We're going to open it together and maybe try to put together the 89 card set. I'll give him some hype cards and be like, see if you can find the Barry Bonds in there. And I think maybe he'll get some enjoyment out of that, and maybe I can get him hooked on cards, because we got Olivia hooked on cards. Look, she's picking out Pablo Lopez rookie cards right there, Mickey Mantle's as well. And then up front at the Antique Depot, that's where all the expensive stuff is. It's all in showcases. There's a whole bunch of singles. You see them all laid out there. There's vintage, there's cases, there's sealed wax, there's autographs, there's relic. There's a whole little bit of everything. Here's Sophia's eyeing up a Bo card from 1990 score. She was asking about that Mark McGwire 87 tops. I said I'd probably pass on that. That's not really his true rookie. We've got Roger Clemens 1985 rookie cards in there. I think those were 10 apiece. Wade Boggs rookie cards. You see the 89 Upper Deck complete factory set is available there. So if you're ever in the Duncansville area, which is near Altoona, you might want to hop on by or stop on by and check this Antique Depot out. Next, we see some more, I think this is Patrick's stuff right here with some good prices on singles. There's a Yager rookie card for, I think, $1. Ken Griffey Jr. rookie cards for $4. Great price right there. A lot of Michael Jordans in there and some vintage also mixed in as well. You see a 73 Nolan Ryan right there. There's a 1958 Don Drysdale up there. That's a second-year card. And you can also, hey, if you like football cards, I figure I'd shout this out. He's got an entire collection of 40,000 cards for $400. That is a fantastic price. That is $1. What is it? No, maybe it's $10 per 1,000 cards. But a good price right there if you like football cards. Might be fun to look through all those. Moving on to the next booth here. There you see Olivia. Kind of nice to look aside and see my daughter just looking at baseball cards all on her own, trying to find a good deal. You might recall I bought this entire showcase, this exact showcase. We had a Whatnot card show, I think in November of last year, and Whatnot said, do a video, and they gave me a couple ideas, like you can go buy an entire table at a mall or an antique store or a baseball card show and do a video like that, or this or that or the other. And I was like, all right, that might be cool. I'll buy an entire showcase, and I bought that entire showcase. It has since been replenished with a whole bunch of vintage wax. So if you like vintage wax from the 50s and 60s, the seller there is named Dave, and he's got a lot of great stuff. A lot of times he's there too, and if you buy, maybe multiple cards, he might swing you a deal. So if you stand around, you might be able to figure out who he is and get a good deal on that stuff. All right, let's show you what else we have. There's some packs there, and I've bought some sealed wax here before for Throwback Thursdays. Here's Sophia getting or asking for Olivia to go get the showcase lady. There's like one lady that goes around and opens the showcase up and lets you get in there. The only thing I don't like about this is I always feel rushed because I feel like I'm making the lady wait for me, especially when there's boxes of cards, like boxes of relics or autographs. I don't like making people wait. Here's my son. He really wanted a wheat penny, so he's starting a collection of wheat pennies. So I was like, pick one out. So he picked out a wheat penny. It was only $1 from 1949, and he really liked that. He was staring at that like the entire way home. And I was like, you need to get one of those books. So I think I'll probably hop on Amazon and get him one of those wheat penny books, and maybe he can put together the whole set. So my son EJ getting a wheat penny. There's a flea market section behind the Antique Depot on the other side there, and that's where we bought that from. Then there's Olivia buying her cards. Then we went out to eat. We went out to the mall, and then we went to Juniata Cards, and I picked up some stuff there. I don't film in Juniata Cards, but I'll show you what I bought at the end of this video. And then Olivia lost her cards. We called, and she had left them there. Here's what she had to say. You got them?
Yep.
What did they say?
I was literally waiting in the line, and the old man was like, "Oh, you're here for the cards?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then he just gave.
I can't believe you left them there.
I know.
I'm glad no one stole them. They were in there for like 4 hours.
I know. I can't believe it. I'm so lucky. Oh, yes. My change is still in there too.
Wow.
Everything's still in here.
That was nice that they kept it, huh?
How much did you get that berry bonds for?
$2.
All right, everybody, we are back from kind of a long day. We were out at the Antique Depot in Duncansville, Pennsylvania. They've got a bunch of baseball cards there. And also, if you ever head out that way, there's also another card store right up the road in Altoona called Juniata Cards. So we stopped off at both of those places today. And there's also some other card stores around, but just we didn't have time to get around to the other places. So here's what I picked up. We'll start off with Juniata cards. I picked up a blaster box, because why not? I figured I might rip this today. I'm not sure if I'll rip it today or rip it later. But it was $22 for a blaster box, and that is a fantastic price. Honestly, you can't find them for cheaper than $22. These are $25 if you buy them at Walmart. And I also picked up, and we've got a visitor just made her way downstairs. You decided to come down after all, huh?
Yeah.
Sophia's here, and she picked up some stuff as well. I'll talk about it, and then if you want to go ahead and chime in on what you're thinking with your purchases, you can at any time.
Okay.
I also picked up this box at the card store, Bowman Chrome, $19.99, featuring Eric Chavez on the front of it. It was a $100 box, and I figured I don't think we've done that one before, so let's check it out. Maybe I'm always looking for older boxes for Throwback Thursdays, so I figured let's get that. I'll put this off to the side, and we'll open that maybe this coming Thursday. All right, so the Antique Depot had a bunch of stuff, and you picked up a couple cards at the card store as well, which I guess they're probably in this bag over here, maybe.
Yeah, really tiny.
A really tiny bag. I'll show you all what Sophia picked up. But let's go to the Antique Depot right now. Here's some of my pickups. I know you're thinking, what the heck, Jabs? You're back to buying junk wax? Get out of here. I haven't bought junk wax in so long. But I felt like at these prices I had to. This was a 1991 Topps wax box for $15. And honestly, you don't see it for $15 that often. So I remember at the height of the pandemic, these boxes were going for like 40, 50 bucks. It was crazy. And I'm so glad that the box prices are coming back down. There's a bunch of boxes there for $10. And then I'm trying to get my son interested in something. So I'd like it would be great if he could be interested in baseball cards. So I figured this is kind of a nice, cheap option. Maybe he can put together this set. There's 89 cards in the set. It's 88 Topps big. It's $6. So I'm going to let him rip these, and I'll say, hey, look for Barry Bonds. Try to put the set together. But it seemed like he was more interested in coins. And that was kind of news to me. He kept looking at coins, and he was talking about wheat pennies. So he ended up getting his very first wheat penny from 1949 for, I think, $1. So who knows? Maybe he'll start a coin collection. I think I might get him one of those wheat cent booklets and start a collection. That'd be pretty cool. This next bag, this is Olivia's stuff. Olivia is not here right now, but this is what she picked up. All right, so now I think there was prices on these. I'm going to have to try to remember what she paid for them. She took all the prices off. We'll start off with this Mickey Mantle 2009 Topps card. She found that one. It was 50 cents. I was like, that's a good deal. That's an actual real card from the 2009 Topps set. I always liked that card, Mickey Mantle there. And then this Pablo Lopez, I thought that was a great deal. She showed me 3 rainbow foil parallels, and I was like, that Pablo Lopez is a good one. And guess how much it was? 10 cents for Pablo Lopez, a veteran starting pitcher in the big leagues now with Minnesota. I thought that was a great buy for 10 cents. She got this Barry Bonds for $2. She got this Cal Ripken Jr. 1983 Topps. She paid, I think, $4 for that. And then there are some error cards that she was interested in. Players of the Decade, Cal Ripken Jr. This is an error card and a corrected card. So can you spot the error? Ready? Go. See how long it takes you to find the error in this Cal Ripken Jr. 1990 Fleer card. If you haven't spotted it yet, well, time's up. The error is right there. They spelled his name wrong. Cal Ripken with an I in it. This is the error card. This is the corrected card. She paid a few dollars for that. And then she picked this up as well. This said Ken Griffey Jr. error and corrected version. Do you know what the error is on this card? I looked at it briefly and I said, honestly, Livy, I'm not sure what it is. So if you can spot the error on this, let us know. I'm very, very curious. It might be something very, very subtle. So if you do know the error, please let us know, because I am dying to find out. So she picked that up as well. I was like, well, I know the guy that has this booth. He is legit. His name is Patrick. He knows cards just about better than anybody, and he's not going to mess up on that. So those were Olivia's cards. We'll put those off to the side right back here. And then I'll show you some of the stuff I picked up in addition to those boxes. I didn't pick up too much. I was kind of looking for maybe stuff for Throwback Thursday. I was hoping for like something higher end, like a nice set or something like that. I didn't really find it, but I did find some other stuff. So let me get my receipts out of there, and we'll show you what I picked up right there. Throw the receipts in the good old receipt drawer back here. So we've got Ernie Banks. That is a Hall of Famer right there, and it's a game-used jersey for $16. I figured we'll give this a try, and I felt really rushed. Sophia, did you feel rushed? Because you have to ask a lady to come and open the showcase for you, and then she stands there while you look through these boxes of cards, and in the meantime, all these other people need help, and I just felt rushed. I just grabbed this one, and I was like, I'll just take this one. So $16, Ernie Banks, Hall of Famer right there. A Ken Griffey Jr. I don't ever see this card for usually under $5. So $4, usually it's $10. So Griffey Jr. rookie card for $4, along with the Bowman Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card for $5. There's another Griffey right there for $4. And then I had to grab this one. I thought this was a steal of a deal. The Derek Jeter era card. So there you see, there's Jeter, and George W. Bush was airbrushed into the crowd, and Mickey Mantle was airbrushed into the dugout right there. So in the corrected versions, there's no Bush, there's no Mantle in the card, and the editor that did this supposedly got fired for it. So this is a really nice error, and as you know, with error cards, they have a lot more value if they've been corrected, and this was a corrected error. They fixed the problems, took out GW and took out Mantle, and then put that card back in the pack. So that's what I picked up at the depot, and now we'll get to Sophia's stuff. Don't show this one. Okay, so she has a starting lineup, but she doesn't want to show it because it's not. She wants it to sparkle, and she didn't clean it up yet. I think it's okay to show.
Okay.
You can clean it up later. So, can I show it?
Yeah.
All right. So she picked up Ken Griffey Jr. She's learning all kinds of players. Like a month ago, you hardly knew anybody, and now you know a bunch of them. Like you were even going. She went into the card store and she asked about specific cards and handled deals all by herself. It was pretty great. But she picked this up for $6. It is Ken Griffey Sr. and Ken Griffey Jr., and you get 2 of their cards with it for just $6. So a nice deal right there. Put that back there with Olivia's stuff. And then you picked up a big bag of stuff there.
Yeah.
You gonna show it, or do you want me to do it? You can show it, I guess. Unless you want me to do it. All right, go ahead and take it away. Sophia's battling a cold right now, so if you hear coughing, that's not me.
Okay. All right. Okay. I have this. It's a sealed Ken Griffey pack. I'm not really sure what's in there.
Ken Griffey Jr. sealed set star. I'm not sure either. It is 1990. Ken Griffey Jr. is on the back. I don't know if it's multiple Griffey cards or not. I'm not sure if we can take it out of the packaging and see, but it says there's 11 cards in the set. So hey, some early Griffey cards, not too bad for $6. Good buy right there.
Okay, and then I have this Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, 1995 Upper Deck with Harry Carey in his White Sox uniform. That's, from what I can gather, I think that's Jordan's last ever baseball card. 1995 Upper Deck. He only played for 1 year, so good pickup there.
Yeah. And then I have 3 of these. It has Orlando Miller, Brandon Wilson, Mike Neal, and Derek Jeter.
Now, who'd you really buy it for?
Derek Jeter.
Yeah, Derek Jeter.
But they're all there.
Okay.
They exist.
The other guys, nobody knows who any of those other 3 guys are, to be honest with you. It's all about Jeter on that card. 1994 tops. Jeter prospect card. Nice pickup right there. That's actually his second-year card. 93 tops is his rookie, but that's his prospect card. I always liked that card growing up. For $2, that's not a bad pickup right there, Sophia. Not too shabby. What else did you get?
And then I think I have more than one of these, or maybe 3.
People are gonna love your error card pickups. I think I always like the error card. I think the error card ones are my favorites.
Okay, and then I have 2 of these. There was 3 of these, and then me and Liv split it.
Mickey Mantle 2009 tops. Back when Topps had the rights to Mickey Mantle, I don't think they have them anymore. They had it for like a year, but now that I don't know if Panini has it again because Mantle's like back on a box for them this year. But every single year in sets for a run there throughout the late 90s and 2000s, Mantle was number 7 in the set. He actually had a card in each set, so I think that's a really cool card right there, Mickey Mantle.
Okay, and then we have this Greg Maddox, $3.
Greg Maddox rookie card. You had to kind of almost fight over that one with Livy, sort of. Maybe not, but Livy bought that one last time, so she let you have it this time. It's Greg Maddox rookie card, 87 Flea update. Hall of Famer Greg Maddox for $3. Can't beat that one, honestly. A lot of times you'll see that one for, even in card shows, going for a lot more. So good pickup there, Greg Maddox. Love that card.
Okay, and then I have 3 bows. I remember I saw a photo of this at the last card show.
Remember I was asking about it? I think I was asking about it.
Yeah.
Bo Jackson, 1990 score. Great pickup there. Only $5 a piece on the Bo cards. Raw, these always go for more than that, and in a PSA 10, they go for way, way more than that. So good pickups there. You bought all 3 of them, and really good pickups. Congrats on that.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm surprised. They had like multiples of a lot of cards. Like they had this like, it was weird.
Good inventory. You'll see multiples coming up here in a second.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have these Cal Ripken error cards.
Cal Ripken error cards. We showed that one with Olivia's already, but yeah, $4. That's pretty cool that you get the corrected and also the corrected version. Again, Ripken spelled with an I.
And then we have this Eddie Murray error card as well. I couldn't spot the error. Oh, wait, no, it's this.
Yeah, you found it. So Eddie Murray, 1988 tops. Do you see what the error is? So Eddie Murray, a switch hitter there. They got him from both sides of the plate. There's some sort of weird, like, printing on the bottom. I've never seen this before. What's that even say? Eddie Murray, Orioles' most consecutive games. Switch home runs. Printed, like, all, like, haphazardly. You can't even read it. I don't know why that's even there. So they must have decided to take that off and thought, that looks bad. So that's pretty cool. I've never seen that on any cards. I'm half inclined to go out in the garage and pull out some boxes of 88 tops and see if I have any of those out there. So that was a pretty cool find right there at the depot. Is that everything you got at Antique Depot?
Yes.
And then you also picked up these at the card store, and you negotiated this all by yourself. I was looking around, and you're just walking right up to Steve and saying, I'm looking for Barry Bonds. What do you got?
Okay, I found this one, and both these cards were $5, and I ended up getting this one because at the TriStar show, I bought it for $15, and today I bought it for $1.
Yep, so now you know the value. Yeah, so she paid $15 for this card during the TriStar Challenge, and one of the things was I couldn't help you, but you're starting to know your prices now. He quoted $4 and $2, and you worked out a deal to get both of those for $5. So basically $4 and $1. That's his 86 tops traded rookie card, and there's his 87 tops rookie card. And Sophie got a nice little talking to about what the difference is between those two. One's an extended rookie card, the 86 tops traded, not in an actual set, like an actual pack release, but just in a traded set. And this is his first real tops card in a flagship release. So that's the rookie card and the extended rookie card. I think, is that everything you picked up?
Yep.
So there you have it, folks. That's everything that we picked up at the flea market today. We also tried to go to another flea market. We actually, our first stop was at Ladies, and it was usually an indoor flea market in the past, years ago. I remember going there with my brother. We showed up today at like 11 a.m., maybe even before 11 a.m. There was nobody there. I was like, okay, this kind of stinks. So luckily there was Antique Depot right down the road. I guess Ladies might just be outside now. But that's all we have for you for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you'd like to join up as a subscriber so you don't miss anything. If you'd like to join as a member and support the channel and get those perks in the auctions and the Channel Member Mondays, hit that join button. And if you'd like to participate in our breaks, check out our Patreon page, which is linked in the description. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening, and we will see all of you later.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.